Holla at your boy.
No, man, I was trying to finish eating and shit. I lost track of time.
Go ahead, bro, finish eating.
You don't
We
have to.
got
Yeah,
here early.
yeah. We're just chomping at the bit, man.
We got so much to discuss.
So
Oh,
many.
we already started.
Honestly, I just missed y'all.
Word.
It's been so long. I've actually started to look forward to doing this. It's weird.
Oh,
That's
it's
good.
just, you know, just chill and talk to your boys. Nothing better than that.
That's true.
So I'm gonna be on vacation for the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna miss your last day, I guess.
Oh,
Right.
whatever. I mean, I'll probably well, if you're sick, I'll message
Are
you.
you on vacation now?
Oh,
Oh, snap.
I mean, all good. I'm pretty sure I know how to get to your house. I'll just come swing by.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'll never see you again.
I mean, if you want to do like a lunch thing or something.
Oh, what's that place we could go to the party?
The party? Yeah, we can go to the party.
Yeah,
I'm
we
down
can
with
go
that.
to the party.
Cool.
What's the
All right,
party?
man.
Oh, Danny, how's your headset? Can you hear
La
us?
Fiesta.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right on.
Are you able to change in Discord to use the mic on here at all? Does it allow you?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never tried.
I'm just curious. Like, I don't know.
It
I don't
just
know
says
if
Is
it
your
was
light
like,
pink or purple
default
or red?
and my microphone
It's supposed to be purple.
webcam microphone.
I'm bad with colors.
yeah, where it
so
would
I
say the
can't-
webcam is
like,
where
I
you
don't
would
know
probably
what it
try
is.
to change it, well, mic wise.
I know, but it's either the webcam one or the default. I don't know what the default is.
Oh, okay.
Conversation
Oh, yeah,
going on
because
this
I
time.
forgot.
ADHD
USBs are
allows
for
you
the other
to
stuff.
navigate it all. It's fun.
Maybe that's what Discord needs. Discord needs some help. They can't track two simultaneous conversations.
Discord needs ADHD because I could follow everything they were saying and had our conversation. I was like, okay.
I can.
You've never tried. Hold on, you got kids. Yes, you can.
So, I have some good news.
Bring
Yes.
it.
I don't know if this is a stretch, but I got my Game Boy working.
Really?
That is
Yeah.
good news. How'd you get a Game Boy working?
So remember when you guys came over and I tried it and I told you it wasn't working, it was dead or whatever?
Word.
Well, it turns out that it's just something to do with maybe the battery contacts or something to do with the motherboard, because if I plug it in with power,
It goes.
it works.
That's great.
So I didn't have a power cable, so I had to buy one. But now, yeah, it works just fine. So
The Game Boy, how does Game Boy Color memory work? The memory saved
Is
to
that
the
mine?
actual game cartridge?
Ooh.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's got the color.
Is that what we're doing? I mean, I have to
Yes.
go all the way upstairs.
You know,
I
fine.
don't have.
I don't have a Game Boy Color, but
Oh, he's got the SP. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, there we
hang
go.
on.
I have
Hang
that.
on.
Oh,
So,
name is that?
oh, he's got Pokemon.
Ooh.
Hey, check it.
Speaking.
I brought out my Pokemon games. So I got red and blue.
Nerds.
I got gold and silver. So
Speaking of Pokemon,
This is
you
the
guys
only
see-
Game Boy game I still have. I can't
oh
see.
no, put it under your shirt.
Censor.
There you
Oh,
go.
that one. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
legit.
Super
dude.
Mario
That's a good
Bros.
game.
Deluxe.
Let's see. Yep, right here.
I'm going to be making a transition to have all my games down here soon.
Got the same one, Dandy.
Oh yeah.
A man
We
of
could
Yeah,
do-
culture.
remember
we
when
could
they
do a
put
link.
Rumble packs and Game Boys?
Oh,
Game
yeah.
Boy Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got the link cable. We could do.
Oh
we could do
god.
it.
That is a real link cable. Oh
Hey,
my
man.
god.
This man has everything.
Hey, and the best thing is, it's in a liquor bottle bag. That's where I keep all my
That is
games.
classy.
Oh god.
That
Man,
is classic.
pecan praline.
That'd be the first thing that gets stolen because everybody think
Because
it's
they
liquor.
think it's liquor.
Nah, they be like, what's
I could
pecan
use a
praline?
drink
I don't
after
want
this
no
heist.
pecan.
They're gonna bust
Somebody-
into my house. They're gonna bust into my house and think to steal my liquor. Yeah, that'll be what they'll be thinking to steal. Yeah.
Nah,
Did you guys see the latest Pokemon trailer?
I did.
Yep.
It looked pretty
Saw it right
cool.
before. Yeah, saw it right before we came on. I figured we'd talk about it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. It's pretty cool that I guess we can all be in the same world, but just all branch out and do whatever the hell.
4-player
we want.
co-op,
I didn't
simultaneous
watch
dropping
that.
co-op.
I
That's
didn't
freaking
get. I just
dope.
But
got.
I'm
just
curious
got
to see how that
images.
works
I
when
didn't
someone
see
goes
that.
into a battle. Like, how's it gonna work if I'm running around catch a Pokemon and you go into a trainer battle? It's
I
like,
think it'll be like how I could
Arceus.
just run around the side and just watch your battle. Like it won't do a whole screen change. It'll just be like probably zoom in on the person on your perspective, and then you guys just battling. I could just be running around just looking at it, which would be really dope.
I don't
like
trust
RCS.
Nintendo to make good online functionality for Pokemon.
That's true.
The best thing about that, I feel like, well, they have
Terrible
online, but
online.
it's getting
the worst online.
Yeah. My thing that I like the most is that you don't have to be nearby to trade. How it just shot into the sky to make the trade. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope.
Did you
Hey,
see
bro,
the
you got
professors?
that Machamp?
Well, they have online training in Arceus.
They did, but you had to go to the person to do it.
Oh yeah.
This one is just, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like if you're linked into the game, your profiles are probably linked together, and you.
So if you're missing something in the very first area, we know Harry will be there catching everything.
We know it for 30 hours.
We'll be like, Harry, do you have this Pokemon?
All right,
It's gone Violet.
I was gonna say, what colors are we getting? I'm getting Scarlet for sure.
I'm getting Violet.
Violet. I mean, I'll probably get both.
Violet.
I'm gonna get one.
Well, I don't know. I might get Scarlet just because
That's
it reminds
perfect.
me of Sapphire.
I want
always
that
gotten-
cool robot legendary that was at the end.
I've always gotten the red version.
That's just the legendaries in this one were crazy. They're like, what the hell?
motorcycle. It's like a
Yeah, that's what I thought they were.
motorcycle
Like,
dragon and like an airplane, like a jumbo liner.
I saw a random
fighter?
YouTube short that was talking about how like different theories on how like it thinks the legendaries are somehow time travelers. That's why they have these
Yeah, I heard that.
insane like these insane bodies like jet fighters and stuff. Like
Yeah, like the theme is past and future. Yeah.
I want to know what kind of mutation happened for them to
Become jet bikes.
No, they're man-made. They're one of the man-made Pokemon at that point. Like,
did you guys see the professors? Especially the male.
look OG, right?
Yes,
Like,
they
the
look
male-
like
The
they
male
look like
professor.
more like real, I guess to say.
You know that
They
like
less
ultimate
less
Chad.
cartoony. Yeah,
That
it does look
ultimate
like the
Chad
Chad.
picture. Like that's what the male professor looks like. It's crazy.
yeah. He's like, I'm a professor, but don't fuck with me.
Yeah, both versions have a different professor.
bro,
this
he
time.
got the clean
Which is
side
pretty
version.
cool. That is what I'm curious about, how that would work if we're all playing together. Like, do we all hop in one person's world, or
Or
is
is
it?
there just a world?
Mhm.
Well,
That would be weird.
Your
With
progress isn't like guided by the story. Like you can just go anywhere.
you know how that could work with there being two different professors. We just if you get like Violet, you start in like a different region with a different professor. With Scarlet, so there's like a different professor depending on what game. That
So, like,
depends on the
you go
area you start in.
sides of the map type deal.
Yeah. So if you go to the other side where your friend is, you can go to their professor and talk to them. That would make more sense.
Well, what would be the point if they're
there has
being?
to be some way to keep you from, or okay, well no, because Skyrim you could go straight to the end of the game or the end of the game.
They had it locked
So-
behind. It was like locked behind a end of game dungeon. But yeah, technically the end of the game. Yeah.
Right. So like maybe they'll do it like that. Like, okay, yeah, you can get here, but you don't have the ability to beat it. You don't have the things you need to unlock it or whatever the case may be. Maybe it'll be like more dungeon-y.
It'd be real
Like-
easy. All they have to say is you can't challenge the Elite Four unless you're level 60 and above. Something like that. You just walk
Yeah,
up
like
to the
that.
Elite Four's doors and they're like, get out of here. You don't have any badges.
Yeah.
Just like they did in the first
Yeah,
game.
that would make sense.
You
Yeah,
can make
like-
it.
Trying to get in
Yeah.
here with those shoes on, bro? Get out.
Mm-mm.
Damn, Daniel, those aren't white Vans.
Oh,
You guys know what starter you're gonna pick?
Oh yeah, that's a
The
good one. Let's
fire.
go with
First,
starters.
I'm picking the fire one.
you know what? Hang on.
It's so weird how they designed them to
I mean-
not look like they should be that type.
I want to know what their end form is gonna look like.
See that? Yeah,
There would
I'd
be a
love to see
leak.
That.
There'll be a leak. There's always a leak.
Well, that they always announce it ahead of time.
That's true.
All right, so I want to go with the fire starter because I've done fire starters from the very beginning. Every single generation, I picked the fire starter.
How
But
original.
Shut up, Daddy.
but the cat though.
The water cat.
No, it's a grass cat.
Oh yeah, grass
Okay.
was so weird.
I want the duck because I want to name
Alright.
him Donald.
All right,
Okay,
we got-
cool. And I'm
we got
getting my
Team
fire.
Duck, We got the fire, and I guess I'll go with the cat
I'm
unless
probably gonna
Craig.
go with fire because I'm listening to y'all describe these and these sound stupid.
You
They
think it's
don't
dumb?
look to me. They don't look as bad as Sword and Shields did. I wasn't really a fan of any
What?
of.
Sword and Shield's a good one.
Was it Sword and Shield?
I like Score Bunny. Score Bunny's good.
I
I'm
like
looking at like
No, I didn't.
honest to
I
God,
didn't care
though,
for
what
I like
any
the
it
of them.
looks
lizard
like,
because
and
I just really like their like what do they call them? Gigantamax moves where like the lizard could like go up on a giant sniper tower made out of his tail and then use a sniper water pistol or water sniper.
what was the name of that?
I went with the grass
What was
that
the
time.
name of that Pokemon that was basically a giant seagull? Like
Wingle?
yes.
It wasn't giant, it was just a normal seagull.
Well, yeah, but
Just
I
big as
needed to get
shit.
the image in your head. And like it had an extra large mouth. But
With that mouth.
Oh, that was
was
Caliber. It sounds like a
Evolved
Caliber.
form?
Yeah, the one that
either
looks like
way,
a pelican.
water bird, flew,
Yeah.
bird,
Uh-huh.
water. Was that Pokemon ass or no? Like I can't remember. I just used it as a TM
I
for
think
flying.
Pelipper was pretty good.
So I'm just trying to think of like I'm looking at the starters and like the water bird one, like they just have like a concept of like what it could look like, and I'm just trying to picture a bird type that's also water that's not flying or might be flying that isn't ass. Like I just really see that Pokemon being hella weak.
Which
I
one?
mean, I imagine it's just going to be a really mean-looking duck.
Water bird, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
they already have that. That's Golduck.
And Golduck is a G. Have you run into a Golduck in Arceus?
Golduck's supposed to be
Yeah,
the
but
fast.
how many fire lizards do they have by now? So it's not like they're
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
really.
That's fair.
his fire one looks like a fire Totodile. He looks like Totodile, just fire, and that's why I want him.
Let me get a fire Totodile. Sign me up. But also, like,
There's
the
also
cat, I hope it looks kind of semi-legendary. Like, it just looks too cool to waste. Like, that evolve better be legit. Like, don't fuck that up. Make it a lion with razor leaves or something. Like,
I just don't want them
Oh
to
yeah,
have like
a lion with like a leaf mane. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't want them to have like second. Like I just want it to be straight fire. I don't want it to be like a fire dark or a fire steel. I just want it fire. Nope.
What do you
Just
think about
fire.
What do you think about a new type? You think they're going to reveal a new type in this
what?
series?
But what would it be?
I don't know.
something that
A
can,
mystic type?
something that can do.
Yeah, they already have fairy. That's pretty much the same thing.
Maybe
time
like
travel?
cosmic
Yeah.
for like time travel.
like a
Harry,
time
get out of
travel.
my head.
But that would be the legendary, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it doesn't seem like
It's
something you would find
the
at a
type.
normal Pokemon.
My type is legendary. I'm sorry. I'm out of your league.
A gun type. There we go. Pokemon pistols ready.
Rocks and gun.
Sword, shield, and Pokemon gun. Yeah,
It's
no.
gotta be.
Pokemon Glock.
There we go.
Block, use 9mm.
Oh shit, he's packing heat.
Oh no.
Try to throw the Pokeball.
Now,
He
use the
roll up like, what you
AR-15.
think you're doing, dude?
Oh no. The trainers are getting wild out here, bro.
No, it's like Hunter x Hunter. You know, when the ants they pulled out the Glock, they were like, oh,
Oh,
He was
check
like,
this.
wow.
So check this out. What if they look like this?
oh, he's just gonna show
We'll
us.
be able to see it. Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know. It's just a
Future.
thing. So I'm gonna share
Future.
this.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, I see
he's
something.
doing
So-
the stream.
Hold on.
Watch stream.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross
Cross the
them.
streams.
Don't do it.
I hope we get to see a bunch of cool new variants on old Pokemon too. They have the regional variants.
Yeah, the regional.
I don't know how
Yeah,
like
that's
well you
legit.
guys can see that.
Those are some of my
Can't
favorite
see
things.
it
in
at all.
Mine still
Pokemon
says
games.
watch stream.
Hold on. It's
Wait,
showing
do we
it
have to
wrong.
click on it?
Oh yeah, do I need to click it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Click and
there it
see.
is. It's coming up.
Yeah, we got.
What if that's what? Can you kind of see like what the ending
I gotta
looks?
click it, I guess.
Your
Oh,
screen
yeah,
is
that's
really
pretty cool.
small. I don't know. It's really hard to see your screen.
I get what you're talking about though. Like I
Okay.
can zoom into it.
All right, hold on. Oh, I tried.
They're like
No,
fan-
hold on, because it wasn't
in
doing
it.
it. Here we go. Bam.
Yeah.
What if that was there? I guess it's just something somebody like imagine. If I don't know if that's true or not. The duck looks cool. He looks like from
Looks like-
DuckTales.
I like the cat.
Oh,
the
what
cat.
was that
yeah.
old? What was that old?
How I
gosh.
feel about the cat with
I
like
know what
the
you're talking about, but I
That
never watched that
the Dark
show.
Knight Duck or something like
Darkwing
that.
Duck,
Darkwing
Darkwing
Duck.
Darkwing
That's what he
Duck.
looks like.
Yeah.
If that's what he looked like, I would get the duck because
Yeah, it's
Darkwing
like a-
Duck was the shit.
Three Musketeers kind of looking thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cat is definitely Zorro. Like, there's no question. Like that.
Oh
is
yeah,
Zorro.
that's what it is. Zorro.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what
know
the
people
fuck
are saying that
anything
they
is.
want the cat to remain on all fours the entire time because
It
Yeah,
happens a lot.
I don't
Yeah.
want. Yeah, I'm so tired of humanoid typed
Yeah.
Pokemon. Like,
stop trying to make
no,
Pokemon sexy.
exactly. Like, let them be animal thingies.
I
Like,
mean,
It doesn't
peaked
matter
at
how
Gardevoir, so
Look
it
at-
doesn't
can't
it
get
doesn't
better
matter
than
how sexy or unsexy you make Pokemon. The furries are out there. It doesn't
It's-
matter.
Yeah, we don't
Like
have to help them.
no, yeah, you don't have to help them.
Look at that one.
oh no.
Look at
Oh,
That cat is
horrible.
creepy as hell. The duck
Oh.
still looks pretty good. He's like an Elvis type now.
Did you ever see that cartoon Rockadoodle?
That's funny.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's a super old.
That's their second evolution forms, the ones that are ugly.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh
That's
god,
when you're
hurry
going
up and
through puberty.
evolve.
That's the karaoke forms.
Oh, speaking of karaoke, we're doing karaoke night Friday. If y'all want to swing through.
Oh, man.
I'm still waiting on my results, but yeah.
Oh no,
Maybe.
don't even risk that. I don't want to be around you.
I know, right?
Oof.
Keep your ass in that house. Matter of fact, keep your ass in that house.
Believe me, I don't want to leave either.
Surrounded by your video games and your cool memorabilia and your alcohol and your
So-
pets.
All right, this is the last one, and these are still pretty.
The Last Airbender. Terrible movie.
You're right. I have nothing to say about that. But this is like the last one. This is pretty cool too.
That was the one I was looking at. See,
That'd be
if
pretty
all
dope.
three of those I'm good with. All three of those I'm good with.
That's like a Lynx.
But of course, they're doing the grass steel, fire fairy. I don't want that. A water fighting would be pretty
okay
dope.
with
You don't really
No,
see
isn't
that.
that just Polygon?
Oh, they did have a water fighting in
Polygraph?
Sword and Shield.
Oh,
I
he,
was-
he didn't look as cool as that.
In the
Polygraph has
DLC.
water fighting. If he's not, I quit.
Did you guys
Fire Fairy. That's
did you
terrible.
guys see LeChonk?
Yes.
LeChonk.
Yeah, that's one of the new
Is that
Pokemon.
that pig thing?
Did you see?
Yeah, it's the pig.
It's a little pig. His
It's
name
like
is
a little-
LeChonk.
It's like the Rattata of this. Rattata of this.
Freaking, that's
region.
amazing. Whoever came up with that needs like 10 gold stars. Like, give that.
I
person
gotta look it up now.
They need to name every Pokemon from now on. LeChonk, get out of here. That's amazing. And this is LeChonk.
The final form better be called Big Chungus.
Oh no.
He's gonna be.
I'm
Daddy
trying to look it up.
Senor
Daddy.
Chonk.
Diabetes.
Chunk. Oh no.
Oh,
Not
man.
diabetes chunk.
Oh no,
That's going to be the regional form for
not the
Stormax.
Chonk.
Like,
What happens if I feed my chunk all
I-
these chocolate bars?
I wonder what
Diabetes.
the gimmick is going to be for the Pokemon this time around, like how they had Gigantamax last time. Like, is there going to be a gimmick?
Yeah.
you think
I
so?
always thought it'd be. Well, they always have one recently, but I always thought
what if they give you paths? Like, what if they give you the option? Like, you can choose. Like, this Pokemon has a evolution path that lets you do Mega Evolution. This Pokemon lets you do this thing. Like, what if they find a way to actually make it like RPG like, and like
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
build your Pokemon?
RPG
So,
like Borderlands. Like Borderlands. Like you get 3 skill trees and your main guy, you can pick which track they
gotta
go.
remember this is a children's game, so they're not going to make it that complicated.
I mean, you know, they could have
Oh,
like
man.
fast types,
I
slow
always
type, and whatever.
Thought
type
it'd be a
wants
cool
to.
idea if
Punch it
they
in the
had
face type,
like
blast
a,
it with my
Well,
hyper beam type.
Arceus has that. They have different types of moves, right? Fast moves, slow moves.
Yeah.
Is that Arceus?
Strong.
Just
It's
have
strong
fast
and
and strong.
agile.
Strong and
agile and
agile.
strong. So
Yeah.
they could do that, but with the types of Pokemon. So like you have
Maybe.
an agile evolution or a fast or a strong evolution.
I always thought it'd be a cool idea if they did like sort of like a one-time thing you can do during a battle is you can do a Pokemon fusion where you can fuse 2 of your Pokemon together for a moment. And, yeah, like that.
Yeah,
and they'll look like weird as hell, but they'll be able to like have a shared pool of moves or something, where they have like a water and a fire type merged together. And they
I
can-
play my fusion card.
Ah, you've activated my trap card. Zodia.
Thank you. I couldn't get it out. I
You
wanted
shall
to say
fuse
it.
with LeChong.
No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
LeChonk. No.
Not LeChonk. He'll
LeChonk.
eat the entire field.
LeChonk uses rollout and he gets the fuck out of there. Like he's like, no man, I'm out now. He ain't fusing with me. Not again. Not after last Thursday.
Can I throw out a random thing that just popped in my head since you said roll out? Um, Donphan was low key one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid, and I was always kind of ashamed to tell people
Was that
because
the elephant?
he was just an elephant, but I thought it was so badass. He was an
You know,
armored elephant that could
Oh
roll
yeah,
you the F over. And
the
it was
Phanpy
fast.
evolution.
That's terrifying. That is terrifying.
so
What did it
would
evolve
you say,
into?
Would you say that you were Don?
No, that was the evolution.
Oh,
Would you
Would you
say,
say
Sagan?
would you say that you were his
oh
only
yeah,
fan?
you're right.
I'm leaving. All right, so
Okay with the dad jokes, Harry.
oh, no.
There's only one father on this stream, all right? The
You're
Darth.
right. The Darth Father.
My
Oh,
favorite
dude, it
Pokemon
fits too
was
because you
Phanpy.
are. Yeah.
Banffy?
I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant
Phanpy.
Decidueye. I was just searching Phanpy.
Decidueye.
Decidueye is my favorite. That was the grass evolution from the Alolan one, the Gen 5. The one that's like the owl that looks like.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what
Gotcha.
you're
You
talking
know,
about,
I've heard that
Mhm.
that's a super good Pokemon that a lot of people just didn't like.
Yeah, it was a grass ghost type.
What?
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm all
That's
about the
ghost-
wild. Decidueye. Brass
And
Ghost.
it was also in Arceus as a grass fighting type. But I like the grass ghost type better. It looked cooler.
I felt he spelled Decidueye. Well, I got close enough.
It's
Complicated.
DECIDUEYE. Yeah, I could spell that. Save my
Google
fucking life.
understands me. They knew what I was aiming
They
at.
knew what I was spelling too, because I was like, what?
All you gotta
the
do,
fuck?
all you gotta do is throw Pokemon at the end of anything you don't know. How
Yeah,
to spell.
it's like, I got you.
Yeah,
I
got
didn't
you.
type in Pokemon. I went
You,
Decidueye.
you butchered it, but I know what you mean.
Appreciate you, Google.
I'm gonna change it to thank Google instead of thank God. Every time I'd be like, thank Google.
Thank Google.
Oh, thank
Oh no, not thank Google.
It's already gonna be on shirts.
Did you guys see the new Sonic gameplay?
I already think it's gonna
Yeah.
be ass. That looks like
Yeah.
doo doo. That looks
Yeah,
like
I wasn't.
I wasn't. It looked like a fan made it in Unreal Engine 5.
Yes.
That's all it looks like. Just a fan made Sonic.
It just looked really weird to see that cartoon character and like.
Yeah, he looks out of place.
Yeah,
They
he
shoulda
looks
went-
like he's sitting here and the world's moving around him. It's super weird.
And then it looks so barren. Like he's just running around. Like what?
Yeah, like
I
It's like-
imagine there'll be other stuff go around there, but it's just
It,
like
Your
I think
trailer
it needs
didn't
to.
convince me it was a game.
They need to take another 2 years of development. They need the art style is just it's so thrown off. He just does not look like he belongs there.
It's like the same as Sonic Heroes from 2008, 2007. Like way
I mean,
back.
like after this flops, they just need to stop. Sonic is just retire.
Dude,
just
there's
keep
like
it as
30 of
movies.
them and they've never
Yeah.
had it okay. It's just keep being
It's-
doo-doo.
it's a weird thing.
I don't know how they keep butchering Sonic. Like
So,
it should be
but-
so straightforward, like Mario. Sonic
So-
should be as straightforward as Mario when it comes to making the games. If they would have went with the Mario Odyssey art style for this new Sonic game, it would look better, but it was still like they would just not make it look so barren. But go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, so I just watched it, and yeah, it's empty. It doesn't look like there's much to do, and maybe that's because it's pre-release footage, or they showed just like one particular thing that they were trying to do in like a 30-second tease. But like, either give us more to do. Like, look at Breath of the Wild. When they first showed Breath of the Wild, it was a huge slice of what they showed, and there wasn't a whole lot going on.
But it was gorgeous.
It
But
just
it was-
looked amazing.
It was there though, like it was present. Like Sonic doesn't feel present in the trailer. It's
Yeah.
like he's just kind of slapped in there. Like we have Unreal Engine 5, and then somebody's like Sonic assets, put those in there. Okay, now do a thing. It doesn't look like a game, so I need to see a lot more about it, or maybe
it
they
wasn't
need to
a Sonic game
The f-
and they put Sonic in it.
maybe
Like
maybe it's just too zoomed out. Maybe Sonic is just too
No,
small. Like
the-
bring the camera in closer so the world's not so wide, and what you're focusing on is directly
Yeah.
around you, instead of
The-
it being a big open thing.
The fan
I feel
made
like the camera in the
Ocarina.
world should move too as well.
The fan made Ocarina of Time on Unreal Engine 5 looks better than this game.
So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's not enough there to say if it's going to be bad or good, but it doesn't look good. I'll say that.
I was lost
What?
when I saw him hit his dash, and
knew I
there was no change in momentum. Like there was no, I didn't feel like I was speeding up. I didn't like the screen didn't feel like Sonic's going faster.
Yeah.
Like there was an increase in movement or motion, and like you could see him moving around the screen and doing all this stuff. But I didn't
Yeah,
feel
it
any
just looked.
impact. It just
It didn't make
nah.
you feel like Sonic. 4 out of 10. Actually.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm Sonic, I want to feel like I'm
Fucking
hauling
Sonic.
ass. Like,
Yeah,
no,
you gotta go
yeah, I didn't get
fast.
that. Mario was running
Strange
fast in
how
this, man.
such a mediocre game franchise actually makes probably one of the best video game movie franchises, if not the best.
Yeah.
What,
Weird how
Mario?
that works out. Yeah, dude. No, the Sonic movies are phenomenal.
Yeah,
I heard nothing
I
but
love
positive
that.
reviews about the second one, and I only
seen it yet.
caught like little bits. I have it. I can give it to you. I only caught like bits of it from my daughters watching it, but I want to sit down and actually watch it because it looks really good. It's like, damn, I gotta watch this.
One and two.
Pokemon has made good movies too. That Detective Pikachu was good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
That
guess.
wanna
was
play
that
the
was
game.
good.
I want to play the game.
Sonic and Detective Pikachu are probably the best
Yo, time out,
game to
time out.
movie.
Did y'all see the reboot for the old school Pokemon movie that came out in
Evolution
2000?
with Mewtwo.
Yes. Is that the one where Pikachu taught?
Yes. And the
I didn't
whole
see it, but I
theater-
remember seeing that clip.
Bro.
It was like a weird, like, one-off thing. Like, it's not like talking the entire movie, but
Yeah, so like remember in the old school Pokemon movie where Ash gets blasted by Mew and Mewtwo and turns to
Mhm.
stone? So we're in that scene.
What a heartbreaking
but-
scene.
Bro, and I was like, oh, right? And I was like, oh, it's gonna be the same. So I'm watching this, and then he goes, I love you. And then I see the TikTok, and everybody in it goes, what the fuck?
Yes, I saw it a bit. Like,
Bro.
to be
And I was
fair,
like,
though,
yes.
is it really worse than all the Pokemon bringing them back to life with their tears? I mean, come on. That's
Power of
not-
friendship.
Yes.
well, the theory
Yes, it
goes
is.
that he's
At least
actually
I
just
can believe
dead.
that Mewtwo is powerful enough to make Pikachu talk for a few seconds.
I'll
or
give
link
you
their
that.
minds or whatever.
That's fair. Yeah, okay.
I can give you that. It was
Yeah, I'll buy that.
clairvoyance or
Well,
something. But
the
it's
weirdest
just-
thing was that we don't even know if he died. He just turned to stone. He was
Nah.
turned to
No,
stone.
he was dead.
Well, I
He
mean,
was
is
dead. I'm
Is that
sorry.
any better than being dead?
He was dead. Like DED.
I mean, Medusa was turning people to stone with a glance, but I mean, were they
What up?
dead?
I
Yeah.
depends on your
Meowth
definition.
I've-
talks the entire series and nobody bats an eye. Pikachu talks for 3 seconds and everyone looks seconds.
Because that
Bitch, you could talk the whole time.
You know how pissed I would be if that was like, oh yeah, you what? No, beheaded. I don't want this Pikachu anymore.
Oh my god, you just gonna kill Pikachu off because he said I love you? Come on, man.
Yep.
Do I need to send you that TikTok? Pikachu will start cussing you out. You freaking prick! My knee.
I always like whenever
That was
I
the best one. You could have just stood there, stupid plant.
All you feed me is puffins. I need nourishment.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Zatoros meat. Oh, that shit was
What is a
hilarious.
puffin?
The shit that Brock made all the time to feed them. Just little fucking, like,
The
fucking
little,
pellets.
Cookie pellet thing.
Yeah.
I always liked when someone new met the talking Meowth and they were like, "Holy shit, this is Pokemon!" Talk."
That always tripped me out. I was like, that's
This-
the proper reaction.
Let's talk about this. Why do they just feed these Pokemon puffins? They're not eating that in the wild.
Because it's more PG than telling you
Let's-
they're eating
let's-
ground
so
up Pokemon.
Let's go ahead and them have. There's an
they have
adult
animals
Power
in the
Rangers.
Pokemon world?
No, all the animals are Pokemon.
Are
There's no
Pokemon,
normal
yeah.
animals.
So when I eat a burger, it's a
You made
Tauros.
it. Yep. mhm. Or
Yeah, I
milk-
mean,
milk
I don't know
powder.
how often they show people eating meat in those shows, but I mean, I think
They have a
it's
whole
pretty
thing
common that people eat Magikarp, but I don't
with
know.
Team Rocket, like just stealing the tails off of a
She
Slowpoke
good?
or slowpoke tail meat. I think that was a thing. Slowpoke kebabs.
The duck one. That was one too. What was his name? Farfetch'd. A delicious meal, and that was like in its Pokedex.
That's
Yeah.
why there's only one in the game and it's super rare and you can only get it by trading with an NPC because they're eaten to almost extinction.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
they
They
have,
put
like-
that in the game.
They have some dark stuff in those Pokemon entries if you ever read them.
How about the Pokemon War? How about we talk about that?
why have we never got any info on the Pokemon War? Like, we
About
know
the fact that people
nothing
used to marry
about the
Pokemon.
war. I'm
The
sorry, what did you say?
Pokemon War.
People used to marry Pokemon. That's like in the lore of the games.
This
Like
thing.
in the distant past, they would marry Pokemon and procreate, I assume.
Pokemon. That's where Mr. Mime came from. You
Oh,
thought he
yeah,
was just
that's where all the humanoid-looking ones come from.
Ross looks like a baby. Like, Ross looks like a little toddler. I'm leaving.
Well, its evolution, Gardevoir looks like a sexy lady. So
even if it's male or female, it doesn't matter. It all
yeah,
looks
they both look sexy.
those damn sexy male Pokemon.
Stealing all the good, sexy female Pokemon.
I can't even do this. Like, so I think what the last reference we got about the war was Lieutenant Surge and what, Yellow?
Yeah, it's just like he was from the war, and it's like, what war? And they're like, the Great Pokemon War, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about?
What are y'all
Pokemon
talking
War?
about? And
Yeah.
then and it was like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't know?
You don't know
Or like
about
I think like an occasional NPC would be like, oh, I lost my son in the war. And like, oh, it's good to see kids having fun and not worried about war. I'm like, God damn, what has happened?
Well, think about it. Pokemon it's just like any other shonen anime where they have teenagers like constantly going out and doing things like child soldiers, you know.
Oh,
And
true.
so like if there was a Pokemon War, who are they going to get to do it? The
Probably send the
10-year-olds.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
10-year-olds who are
It's
out
just
there
Naruto, but with little creatures.
beating each other up for their pocket change, for their
Yeah,
lunch
but
money.
Naruto, they're
And I
trained.
mean, like, you know, yeah, but so do the Pokemon Masters. I mean, if you look at it by the end of
Yeah.
the game,
How do you think they got to be the very best? Like,
yeah,
no
I
one ever
mean,
was.
So this is what's going to
Could a
happen.
Pokemon Master beat Naruto with a Pokemon?
No, because what's going to happen
have-
is
do
like
they have
that.
Arceus?
What's going to happen is like that death battle with
Red
Pokemon versus
Naruto.
Digimon. The Pokemon's going to be fighting, and then the actual person going to run over there and punch the Pokemon trainer in the face and start beating him down while the Pokemon are fighting.
Death battle? Because that's
Yeah,
exactly what
that's
happened.
what's exactly going to happen in real life.
He just
It's
ran
like,
over.
well, while the Pokemon are fighting, I'm going to kick your ass.
He's like, whoa, this is a battle. He's like, I know.
This is a
I
battle.
don't know. I've played Pokemon Trainer in Smash Brothers. You can't touch the trainer. He's up there in the corner.
He's just up there floating.
Yeah.
See that works unless you're fighting the guys from the dojo, the fighting gym, or if you're fighting Lieutenant Surge. I'd love to see you go up and punch Lieutenant
I
Surge.
ain't fighting
I'd love
Lieutenant
that.
Surge, bro.
I would love that.
Lieutenant Surge would go
Dude.
in.
He would be like, all right, here, catch this Raichu, and then you catch these hands.
Also, he'd be like, yo, Raichu, sit down.
Hey guys,
I'll handle
hey,
him and the
Raichu,
Pokemon.
Raichu, take care of this guy. Oh man.
Oh, man. Yo, can we talk about how Pikachu is just slightly overrated? Why
Slightly?
not just evolve it? Like, why not get a Raichu?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Pikachu is overrated, but I wouldn't want to trade to get a Raichu unless it's the Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu is awesome, but the other time
Alolan Raichu does look amazing.
he's just ugly.
It's just
The only reason to get a Raichu is to complete the decks. There's no
Mhm.
reason.
I just feel like the idea that there's another step past Pikachu and that it's Raichu, it bothers me that we just don't go to Raichu. Like I just feel like
An unnecessary evolution. Like no one gets
Not
Raichu.
cheap.
What's the point?
yeah, like if it's there, then we should just be on it. Like it should be there. And if no one ever uses Raichu or evolves to Raichu, why is it there? Like why does it exist? It just no.
So the reason it exists is because Pokemon was not a anime or a manga before it was a game. Like it was a game. Like no one knew that Pikachu was going to be the thing that it was. Couldn't have guessed it, you know?
True.
So like it was like lightning in a bottle, whatever, you know, like it was that
He just
one thing
happened
that
to be
catalyst.
he happened to be the icon
Right.
that stuck.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I mean, like it could have been Charmander, it could have been Bulbasaur, it could have been any pre-evolution, anything like that. But they gave the one, plucky kid from the anime a Pikachu. Imagine if he got a starter, any other starter. Imagine if the
Charmander is
talking,
awesome.
imagine if the talking Meowth was his guy instead.
I would have not watched
That would have
show.
been awesome.
I mean,
Don't
like
have
Talking
kids.
meow throughout the entire thing.
I would have been
instead of
super
it's just
annoyed.
like instead of
Meow
it just
talk
being
too
like
much.
a sassy Pikachu that doesn't listen to him, and Meowth just looks at him and goes, Oh, fuck you, dude. I'm not doing that. You go attack that giant 10-foot rock dragon.
All right, never mind. If it had been that, it'd have been okay. That'd have been cool.
It's like
Also,
you want me to
why wasn't
slash?
Meowth stronger? Like he should have been. I feel like he should have been way more badass.
Why did Meowth have a New York accent?
I would indicate that New York exists in this universe.
What kind of Pokemon would be in New York?
No.
One day they're
already-
gonna make a Pokemon set. in
the
US.
universe does because like in the Pokemon movie, they were talking about they were like, oh, I feel like a Viking, and then Ash goes, yeah, I've heard Vikings come from Minnesota.
Yeah, that was in the first movie. It was just a one-off joke. I don't think it's supposed to be taken as there's like Minnesota in the
they
Pokemon
mentioned
universe.
Minnesota. They said it.
That was
confirmed,
I doubt that was in
Minnesota.
the original Japanese version.
Yeah,
You're
I
probably
doubt.
right.
I doubt that too.
Minnesota.
I would be curious to see what joke they put there, though. Because like there's a lot of that when they try to localize things, when they change it from whatever language it was in into English, they have to change a lot of the jokes for it to make sense. Because if they just did a direct translation, it wouldn't be funny. Like we wouldn't think that the same thing
Now
is
I
funny.
want to know what the Japanese actual
Right.
joke was.
That would be
wild.
I'm genuinely interested to see what it would
It's
be.
as
because-
cold as North Korea out here. or something.
Is that something they can we say? Are we can anyone say that? Is it cold in North Korea? I know nothing about North
Yeah,
Korea.
it probably
Yeah,
gets,
it gets
cold
cold there. Yeah, it gets cold.
It's right next to
So-
Russia.
Podcast topic. Can I drop one?
We're on the
Yeah.
podcast. Go.
Can you guys hear this little girl?
No.
No.
I haven't heard her once.
Okay, thank God. Dude, she turned 2, and that's
And
it.
Terrible twos.
Literally just started flipping out for no reason. I had her milk. She had the phone. She's chilling. Nevaeh's falling asleep. They're watching Pokemon. And she just out of nowhere wants to just flip the hell out. Just, all right, it's that time. Just like, dude, what? I have a camera. I can see what was going on. Nothing. Why did you just out of the blue decide I just want to flip out right now?
Disrespect your surroundings.
Dude.
So, anime only or anime movies. What
Anime
superpower?
movies.
What superpower or ability would you want?
From
Any
anime?
anime or anime movies or manga, like that medium.
Well, when you
Anime.
say anime, we're just going. It's just the broad horizon of anime.
Yeah.
We know manga's involved.
Yeah, like just all that. I'll go first. For me, it's have you ever seen Akira?
Yeah.
Well, Tetsuo. So ultimate telekinesis. Just because if you got good enough with it, you could do anything you wanted. Like if and like Tetsuo's powers got to the point to where he was just making matter like out of nothing. So if he hadn't have been out of his mind, he would have basically been a god. So yeah, I would definitely go with that. Like
So like in a less like disastrous, like bad guy kind of way, maybe like Psyche K
Yeah, I was thinking Psyche K. He's like,
That's
he's
good.
supposed to be a
Mob
god.
or Mob Psycho.
Mom.
amazing anime, by the way.
So like
I
when you're
never
talking about, like,
watched
super,
it.
So when you're talking about like
What?
super
Mob Psycho's so
telekinesis and
good.
stuff, yeah, there's, I mean, it's a fine example, but like less into the world destroying, losing control kind of a thing. More like you have
Yeah, because
control over the
he
powers.
got a headache and started blowing up buildings.
Yeah,
Good
Psyche
point.
K. Yeah, that would happen to him if he didn't have his limiters.
He could just be Arceus Pokemon, just be God.
I see. I felt like that's just broken. I choose
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna say I choose Madara's power.
Ah, you bastard.
But how godlike can you be if you can be caught in a 10-year-old's Pokeball?
Yeah. Like
Damn.
anything that they make should just not affect you, and yet it does.
I mean, I know they say, oh, he is allowing you to catch him. And
Oh.
use-
I was like, sure. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's what I want to do as a god. I want to live in some 10-year-old's backpack
I don't want to do godly duties.
for 20 years.
Nah, man. He would just be like Pikachu. He just not kept in the ball. Yeah. I'm captured. Sure, whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me
just
to
follow me,
blast this?
this 2-story tall Pokemon god that follow me to the gym.
Oh, you want me to fight this Pidgey for you? I got you.
Pidgey's like, oh God, you're here. I'm so glad. And he's like, get out of my sight. I'm like,
Stop. I'm here to take you out.
Just starts chanting
What?
backwards, and the skies darken, and lightning
No,
crackles.
that
Pidgey's
poor
like-
Pidgey.
Pidgey's like, so like I'm like level 3 outside of the starter town.
He uses some like dark tabernacle. Oh, you're like, whoa.
Knights-
Dorime,
knights around.
Dorime, Dorime, Dorime.
All right, so that Pidgey is hyper dead, like not regular dead.
Pidgey and everybody in the surrounding is hyper dead. Even the trainer died. It's like, holy shit.
Now I should begin anew. Flies off. Next saga starts.
Time to bring another kid through time.
And that's how Pokemon Scarlet is gonna start. We
need another 10-year-old. Quick, go summon another one.
So anyone else's ability? Like, all right, so
Let me think. What anime ability I want to have.
I could go.
Okay.
So I would have Sanji's powers of Stealth Black. Being able to turn invisible. And why? For the same reasons that he would want to turn invisible.
and then hyper speed. Like I'm like
Well, I mean, yeah, all that too, but like,
what are you
Invisible.
doing? Mind your business.
no, there's not what are you doing? No one would be able to see me.
Good point. Like you would be invisible all the time.
All the time.
You would never be visible.
Yeah. They would be checking the footage. They're like, I think this case of beer stole itself, and they're like, what are you talking about? It's like, look, this case of beer floated over to the self checkout line. A card came out of nowhere. It bought it, and then it walked out.
No, man, you're supposed to just knock it on this ground and kick it out the door, make like it just rolled out.
Can
No,
you
it-
imagine seeing
it
groceries
fell off
check
the
themselves
truck.
out?
There we go.
Bloop. Ooh.
That's so weird. It fell right off the truck into the trunk of this car that just happened to be there. That weird.
Dom, what about you? Or Dandy?
That's so many.
Dom's gonna say hockey.
I don't
Oh,
want
you're
to. No,
I
I'm
thought you
gonna
were gonna
say-
say Goku for sure.
Then I'd be
Power
just.
to be
Then I'd be
stupid.
broken. I'd just be broken. I'm just, you know.
wanna be
Like,
Goku.
what would I do? You know.
Be pirate Goku.
No, I can't literally fight nobody here because I just kill him with a flick of the wrist. It's I'd be like
You can
bored
do
out of my
instant
mind.
Transmission, go whenever you want.
Then I just want to be able to teleport. That would be a great. That's.
There you go.
I'd either want to be able to teleport or make a bunch of myself as clones. Like
Shadow
I
clone jutsu.
probably would do
you
the
want
shadow
to be
clone.
Minato, so
You never
no
want to do
problem.
the clones thing. They're always going to turn on you. And
Nope,
then it's gonna
that's
be a
why I
big
would
bloodbath,
have-
And by the
Nope.
end, you're not going to know who's the real one.
Nope, you just break
Nah.
the
This
jitsu.
is not. This is
Yeah.
yep. Shadow clones. They can take
one
a
punch.
hit and just they could take as much as chakra as you put into them. I just do it so hey, you take like a good hit, you're just gone. You're gone. Poof. That's
Right.
it.
Oh, man.
And if they kill you, they kill
And the
them.
coolest thing is, like, if they poof away, I just learned what the hell happened to them. Oh, somebody's coming. Okay, cool. I'm ready.
My
They open the
clone
door.
died.
There's like 10 of me just standing here, like, all right, well, you're ready to go, huh?
They're like, Dom, are you gonna go fix that treble ticket? And you're like, yeah, it's taken care of. And they're like, what do you mean? And it's like, no, my clone, he took care of it.
My clone created a clone to go do that because I would not be there. I'd have like 5 jobs. Never-
I don't know
and-
anything about Naruto, but do these clones have minds of their own? Like, if you tell it to
They-
do something, it's going to be like, fuck you, I don't want to do it.
No.
No.
No, that's the great thing. It's like a forbidden jutsu that only he could do. And if they get destroyed, you learn everything that they knew, or like what happened.
I also just found out like how chakra intensive it was. Like I didn't realize.
Yes, it
that.
literally splits his chakra in half.
Yeah, right.
So
like, I
that
didn't
tells you how
understand
much
that.
chakra he has, where he can split it in half and create 1,000 of himself.
Right, like that's ridiculous.
Just think about the war arc, where he
made
literally
armies.
sent clones to go fight other high level ninja while he was fighting with Itachi.
Y'all go handle that.
Yeah, you
And-
guys go handle
and-
all this shit.
He gave everybody a Ninetales cloak.
Right.
Yes.
He gave everyone a Ninetales cloak, the power that makes you lose control and kill everything in front of you. He gave it to everyone at the same time.
And
With the
Sasuke
high
thought
five.
he was on his level.
With a high 5. He's like, everybody get some juice.
Juice. And then he can reactivate it on them. When it disappeared, he's like, "Oh no, well, I'll just reactivate it."
He could
Yeah,
turn
remember,
back
it went out for a little bit. He got his chakra back, and poof, turned everybody else's on back on. It's like, all right, everybody's back up.
That's wild. I didn't know that was him. Like
Naruto was
turning it back
broken.
on.
He was broken. He was like
Yeah,
almost
by the
moderately
end,
broken.
And by the end, yeah, they were all broken.
They were
There's
just
no
like,
one.
all right, he can do whatever he wants.
I mean, for God's sake, they gave Kakashi a perfect Susanoo.
Okay, but that was well deserved. He went through so much.
Yeah,
I don't give a
but
shit. That made no fucking sense.
Sorry, it didn't make any sense.
No fucking sense.
No
No,
sense.
but-
Sasuke was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, because it was like a spirit Susanoo. Because
Yeah,
like,
it
his
made
eye-
no
like,
sense.
Yeah, he just
He
like
had
got the eye from the
he
spirit
had-
world.
he had the teleportation powers in
Mhm.
a shuriken. Like the
Which is
teleportation
broken.
power as a physical thing, as an object he could physically throw. It made no sense whatsoever.
You know
Yeah.
why?
Okay.
Because he's the goddamn Hokage.
That's right.
I'm
He's the
Hokage.
Hokage. He's the
Mhm.
Hokage.
The Hokage.
Boy, I
Shoot.
tell you what about my Hokage.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, Danny. What's your power?
Well, it's a bit of a stretch to call it an anime, but then I would go with the Avatar.
Okay.
All 4 elements.
Cartoon.
I
Close enough.
respect it. I can't
It's
be mad at it.
it's in the anime style.
Yeah, okay. All right. This will be the one time that Avatar can be considered an anime.
Okay, but which one? The Avatar Aang or
Oh.
Korra?
Aang, because he still has the connection to the previous avatars.
Fair.
Korra loses the connection.
No, she does.
Fair.
Dumbass.
So-
It's not like she did it on purpose.
Yeah, but still.
She
She lost every fight she got into, almost every single one.
They got lazy with the writing on Korra.
The
Well, they
thing
had-
is,
Problems with it because they never knew they were going to get another season afterwards, so they always had to write it as if they were just doing a one-off.
That's terrible, man. How are you
Except for
supposed
the
to write a
last two.
story that way?
but dude, the thing is that pissed me off is she was trained how an avatar should be trained.
Right?
Aang
She
wasn't, and Aang was taking out people better than she was, and she was trained in all the elements. This man just had wind.
Hmm.
Far superior. I think they killed Aang too soon. He should have been alive.
Bro,
Did they even say how he died?
Well, he died in his 50s because being in the Avatar state for 112 years really took a toll on his body, so he just died young.
Makes sense. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen to Luffy.
Oh, got
Luffy's
nothing to
the
say
last
now,
part.
Dom, huh? Nothing to say to that. Huh? No witty
What?
comment. He's like, oh, I gave you a well-reasoned reason why he died, and you just got real quiet all of a sudden.
No, I asked how he died. I didn't. I don't know who asked the question. I just wanted to know how. Okay, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Still,
112 years of sitting in a rock, juiced up to the max. Okay.
just imagine what he could do if he wasn't.
He'd probably be badass or dead.
He'd be dead, yeah, because the Fire Nation would
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah, he'd been dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say your power yet, Dom?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna make shadow clones.
Shadow clones. That's what he
Okay,
said, yeah.
shadow clones. Yeah, shadow clones are teleport.
I'm gonna take over the fucking world. I literally have an army at my disposal.
You
And you would
mean
never
with
know
peace,
where
right?
I am.
Gonna take over the world for world peace.
Being
Right.
like Doctor Doom, it's always a Doom bot.
How many hits could these clones take?
As many
much-
as stamina as I put in them to
Well,
take.
how much stamina do you have in this scenario?
Shit, as much as Naruto.
Enough.
I have adult
You're all-
Naruto stamina.
We are
With
all
ships.
And these
main
things
characters of our
take
own story.
a bullet or
Yeah.
several bullets.
They can
And
take
these things take a missile strike.
they can take a hit and just blow up. Like
I mean,
when they explode in like smoke.
One
I'm
of
So
them
if
took
I-
out,
Thinking,
other
could your
Hokage.
army be able to defeat the armies of the real world? How could you? if you
Yes,
take over the world,
because they can just take a bullet, disappear. I create another one.
yeah, but you're gonna run out. You're gonna run out of stamina eventually.
Yeah, but would you know where the hell I'm creating them
Think
from?
about Naruto. You think
maybe
that.
you would think that he would.
Let's just say I made
I mean,
100. Let's just say I made 100,000, right? And I just have 100,000 just scattered everywhere. not fighting. I just recharge up, create another 100,000. Recharge up, create
Alright.
another 100,000.
Another question then: when you create one, do they just appear wherever you want, or do they just
They
appear
will
next to you?
appear next to me.
Okay, well then people just follow the ones that you create back to where you are and kill you.
Yeah, but they're not going to just
they-
okay, it's going to be a
You stab
crowd,
them,
and
they
they're just going to
poof
run.
away.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they'll leave a trail.
Yeah, they don't leave a trail. They just poof, and they're gone.
Like, as long
And
as you
I
release them
gain.
covertly, you should be straight.
I know,
And
but
you-
when you're creating one, they have to come from somewhere, so people will track them back from where they came from and find you.
So this is the cool thing. Ooh, that'd be
I'm
another
eyes.
ability. I'd want the transformation, because I could poof up a bunch of them, and they just look like little pebbles, like he did the pain. They're just sitting there and wait.
Or become a shuriken and then
Zabuza.
hide.
Can we talk about the windmill attack that Sasuke and Naruto did in their first
And that
fight?
they kept doing to everybody.
Bro, I
They
would
pretend
never
to
stop
be-
doing that move.
They
I
They
would
pretend
never
to be
stop.
shurikens. They pretend to be the other one throwing the other one, and then they think that they're throwing somebody when really they're not. Yeah.
It's like, I was the weapon the whole time. And then they do the smile like, they fell for it again. Like,
Again.
It's like,
Dumbass.
like every time they use that move, they're like, they fell for it again. Like, shut up, man. You want to do the move? Whose idea do you think it is every time they do it? It's got to be Naruto.
He's
Like,
got,
Naruto.
Naruto has like 3 moves, so I mean, like, yeah.
You can
He's like, yo, let's do the move again. We do it in every fight.
let's
do the
name
move
all of
again.
Naruto's jutsus. Shadow Clone,
Rasengan.
Rasengan, with all of its variants. We're going to count
what
that
you
as
mean?
one.
What do you mean he's Rasengan? Why don't you just tell me about him, and I'll make a Rasengan for him.
Yep, the ultimate Rasengan. His
No,
transformation.
Man, Rasengans don't work on him, Harry.
Yep.
Yeah, but when you say they don't work, why don't you just tell me about him? I could just make one.
That's how bad it is. I can just invent a Rasengan right now.
What's his backstory? Like, was he abused as a child? Because yeah, so was I. So
Like, let me use something. Give me
I get something, anything.
True, true.
Did you guys see the fight where, like, I think it's Naruto versus Sasuke, where he uses the same fighting combo that he uses against Jigen in Boruto? Like,
Yeah,
it is the
yeah.
exact
It's
same
bro,
fighting
when I
combo.
saw it, I was like,
And it's not lazy animation. They didn't just like that's
No.
his combo. The
is
one
the
combo that he
frame
has.
by
Like,
frame.
that's the one that he has.
yep.
So yeah, that's why I said Naruto has like 4 moves. He has that combo.
Mhm.
He's got a Rasengan, he's got Shadow Clones, and he's got
Summoning
Remember the
toads.
Uzumaki Barrage when you were a kid? Like, it,
like, Uzumaki Rinden. Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I want to watch Naruto again as a kid. Somebody give me a time machine.
That's a great anime to rewatch.
Find
I was
somebody
re-
who hasn't seen it and watch it with
when
me.
I was recording it on the VH tape when I couldn't be home to watch
Yo,
it.
That's me right here.
See Naruto?
Andy hasn't
Nope.
seen Naruto.
How many episodes is it?
A lot.
Nope, nope. Whoa,
100
wait, nope.
120 in the first season, and then 350 in the second season.
Nope.
The
Okay,
rest
I
of
never
that
will
is
watch it. Then.
all filler?
Oh man, it's not. No.
So
So,
there's like 700 episodes, and like 500 of them you should watch, something like that. Yeah.
Still,
that's completely
seen, like-
possible.
No,
I've
bro,
only
ever
I've seen like
watched,
well
like,
over
200 something.
1,500 episodes. There's so much filler.
yeah, but I'm an adult and I don't
I'm
have
an
time for that
adult,
kind of
just-
shit anymore.
Just watch
No,
YouTube.
yeah, I'm saying, so be careful.
Yeah.
I've watched all of it.
That's why-
1,500 episodes or more.
not me. I
Nah,
fucking
man.
refuse.
Nah, I don't.
My
watch all of
time. My time is too valuable.
I didn't know what filler was. I was just watching the anime. I didn't know. I got into this alone by
Sad
myself.
days. Sad days.
I was already a man when I found out.
I used
what
to
filler
hate.
was.
I used to hate when the fillers too would be like the newscast comes up to them, asks them questions, and they have flashback. I was like, nope, skip. I do not care about
Man.
any of this shit.
So let me tell you the story about how I discovered what filler was. So it was 2007, and I'm watching Naruto as it comes out, like original Naruto, not Shippuden, but Naruto
Mhm.
as it was coming out, and it was being translated by a group of fan translators. And what they would do is they would put in the intro scene how many episodes of filler were left. They're like 4 episodes until the new 3 episodes, 2 episodes, 1 episode. And so at the end of Naruto, there's the big filler. the 120
Oh.
episodes of filler. And so like I got into about the 8th episode of that, and they started counting down to like 10 episodes, 9 episodes, and then they got down to 1, and then the next one was question mark out of whatever till the filler is over, and I'm like, what is going on with this? And then so I looked it up, and they're like, yeah, the show's filler, it like it's just going on like the show doesn't exist. And I was like, what is filler? I had to figure out what it is. It's like, this doesn't happen. And then so the filler had just ended when I was watching it, and Shippuden had just started. And so they're like, oh yeah, so just skip to the very end and then download this episode, and then that'll be the first thing. It's the new season. It's called Naruto Shippuden. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What's this? So I mean, like I was watching it like as it happened, and that's when I discovered what filler was. And I had already seen all of Bleach. So I'd seen all of the terrible filler of Bleach. And like I was just like, what is this? And
Question:
luckily,
Is that dude in Bleach filler that
probably almost assuredly. If you're asking, yeah, probably.
no, I really want like
No, but for real, go ahead.
he was the keto dude with the glasses, and he was always like with the kids. It was a little creepy
No,
how
no.
he was always around the
No,
kids.
no, 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 no. No, he's real. He's legit.
Oh, he's real? And
Mhm.
was like he was like a soul reaper of some sort, right? Or he was in the
Yeah.
keto cores?
Yeah. So there's different types of shinigamis that are there, and they have different powers and different things like that. And one of the different cores, aside from the Gote 13, the Gote 13 is like the self defense force, and so the Keto core is a core of shinigamis or soul reapers that are really good at keto, and so they set them aside and they say, hey, instead of focusing on, just like regular self defense stuff, you should focus on that and create new keto and all that kind of stuff. And he was like a leader of that particular type.
So
Okay.
many types.
So
I gotta
was he
rewatch it.
exiled with
I don't
Urahara,
know what the hell
or
you guys are talking
He
about.
let
It's
he
Bleach.
left
It's another one.
he
I
left
thought you were still
before.
talking about Naruto.
No.
no? This is Bleach, bro. Sorry.
No, different yellow hair, orange haired character. No, different. This one has a big sword.
This one is actually
Man.
a strawberry. The other one's a fish cake.
What is that girl yelling about up there?
Fish cakes and
I
strawberries.
know she's just playing Minecraft. Should we all
And
play
that's why
Minecraft?
she's yelling. I
And
get it.
should we all make like a realm?
A realm in
Oh.
Minecraft.
Well, not
Okay.
like
You know what?
buy one.
I
What?
don't
We
know
can
how
make
to
a
play,
world.
so y'all gonna be teaching me from scratch.
Wait, you have to
Yes.
buy them? Why do you have to buy
Well,
them?
Danny's the
If
most.
you want to make one that's like that's always online, where like any one of us can play it at any time without having someone else
there.
in it.
A server. If you want to buy our own, they don't call
Like,
it
you
a
have to-
server. They call it a realm. They try to be fancy. It's a
Oh,
fucking
you
server.
have to buy servers now?
No. This
the idea
is
is,
if
like if I made a world and you all joined it, you guys could only play in that world if I was online. But if we bought a server, then anyone could play it no matter who's online.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm an old
I mean,
man,
yes.
and
Right.
the last
far
time
as
I
I know.
played Minecraft was when it was in alpha, not even in beta, when it was in alpha, and you could just download a server and host a server and just run it.
You
all
still
around.
can. No, you still can, but
Okay.
you need to leave your computer on constantly for us to be able to access that server. This is what the
Okay.
realm is.
I mean-
It's you pay for somebody else to leave one on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you.
My computer's already on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week anyway, so I guess it really.
Oh,
doesn't-
okay. Well then, oh yeah, you're right. It is, and your PlayStation also, because that
I
bitch.
don't
It's
restart my
so
PC.
our
and
realm would
I
How does
be-
your
don't
power
have
bill
Windows.
look like?
What?
My Xbox is on all the time. Well, it used to be, and my bill was super low all the time.
Harry would host the server
I could host it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
because we
I
can
have
just
it on
jump in.
Xbox.
But you have it on PC too, but you probably just prefer it on Xbox.
I would prefer an Xbox. Yes.
But it doesn't matter. It's cross-play. Yeah, we should do that. She's like fucking hype up there. It better be Minecraft she's playing.
He turned, bro. You ever played Minecraft? I haven't.
Oh, she's streaming. Oh, she's playing Overwatch.
Oh, that makes sense.
Your
makes no
daughter
sense.
streams?
No.
No,
Why?
no, she screams.
So she's just sitting there. Why are you whining? I don't know.
I don't know.
That shit was so funny.
It's like, all right, shit. She didn't want to answer me when I went up there a couple minutes ago and asked her that. Nope. I was like, well, at this point, you just gotta cry yourself to sleep, and she did. Because
You damn right.
when that switch just flips the hell on for no reason, and you're just like, what is wrong with you?
If we have tackled all the, issues that could be issues, cry it out, kid. Love you. I'm out. Ugh.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, I don't give a damn what anybody says. That sometimes just needs to happen. You just gotta let them cry that shit out. They don't
That's
even
me.
know what the hell's wrong with them.
I cry myself to sleep every night. It works every time.
No, you
Harry,
don't.
don't lie. You
You
don't
cry
sleep.
yourself to some Jameson.
I haven't cried in 10 years.
Yo, that reminds me. I'm gonna buy whiskey to make a whiskey sour, and that's gonna be the drink I keep in the house because
When
of you,
should we?
Harry.
When should we do another game night? So we can inform Dandy ahead of time.
Give me
Yeah.
give me a minimum of 2 weeks.
Oh, it's gonna be at Harry's house.
Well,
I
he
mean,
says
in-
we'll be at my house next time.
regardless of where it is, yeah, just give me 2 weeks.
It's not in my house. Can't host all of you here.
Um,
Well, you're all the
we
way in
can-
Orlando too.
Yeah.
We
Like-
could do it.
our apartment's small, but we can try. You won't
we
be
can-
happy.
No, we can do it here. It's fine. Because Danny's just gonna end up staying at my house anyways.
Yeah, right.
Do it here. So June 25th.
Sounds good to me. Put it on the calendar.
That's 3
That
weeks.
should work for me. I think so.
Is that a Friday?
Saturday. Friday's 24th.
I mean, I should
Yeah.
have my results to like tomorrow or the next day.
Oh gosh,
That
I'll be
should-
27
that
by
should
then.
work for me.
Oh my God, you old bastard!
God.
Jesus,
That should
27.
work for me. Like I don't think we have anything planned.
Well, that's why you let her know now, so then
I-
you can't
I might
hit with
be in
that.
Jacksonville, but so yeah. Let me actually give me 1 sec. Let me find out.
Well, I mean,
Oh, hang on. I'll text her. All right, but so what other topics we got for tonight?
I got one.
yeah. What's up? We were just chilling, talking. Honestly, I wasn't
Oh.
even considering anything topics.
So,
Oh, cool.
As long as it's not
This
Naruto
is just-
again.
This
no,
this,
no.
this is a more laid back episode. I'll take it. Yeah.
So I beat Metroid Dread last night,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hang on, I
Man.
need to see what that looks like.
Your metal's for metal.
man,
Harry, did I get any Metroid games on here?
yeah.
No, you're
on,
not gonna
yeah,
have Metroid Dread
yeah,
though.
on Game Boy Advance, yeah. But no,
no. I've never played any Metroid games, and I've just heard they're
Oh.
all really good. So
Yeah. Okay,
So
so
if you-
cool. You're not spoiling anything.
So if you haven't played any Metroid games, play Metroid Zero Mission first. That's on
Okay.
Game Boy Advance, and then play Metroid Fusion. There is one in between the two, but honestly, you don't really need to play it. It's only the greatest Metroidvania ever made. Super.
Wait,
Super Metroid.
which was the
like-
remade one for the 3DS that came
only
out?
the greatest one that was ever made. You don't.
No,
really
but
need to play
seriously,
it.
like Super Metroid is probably the greatest Metroidvania ever made. But
I've just
admittedly,
watched gameplay of Metroid, and it looks
the
super fun.
story, like story-wise, you don't need to play it because the story they tell you everything you need to know at the beginning of each game. So at the beginning of each game, they tell you everything that happened before. It's like you don't have to worry about playing them.
Oh, I
Star
like
Wars.
that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like-
like Star Wars. You can play them out of order. You will eventually just learn it.
So like I wouldn't necessarily recommend you play Super Metroid until you've played a Metroid game. It could be your first Metroid game, but it wasn't mine, and so I don't know.
So you said start with 0, right?
Right, yeah. Start with Zero Mission, yeah. So yeah, so I beat Metroid Dread, and man,
The art looks really cool for Metroid Dread.
The game is
I-
just fucking phenomenal.
I have to say, so the final boss, spoilers, I guess. I don't know.
It
Spoilers,
looks like
anybody?
Mega Man's cooler, badass brother, except she's a
Sister.
girl.
Sister.
I
Yeah.
think I saw it.
Okay,
on
Mega
my
Man
boss.
wish. Mega Man wishes he had dope ass
So-
sister like that.
So the final boss, honestly, I had more trouble with other bosses than the final boss.
Really?
Isn't
Oh, I
that
was
a
playing
weird
on.
feeling?
Yes.
Isn't that a weird feeling?
So here's how I beat every boss in Metroid Dread. I
What'd
died
you do?
to him about 5 times within the first 30 seconds. Like I literally would just play the boss and I'll be like, okay, so shoot it with missiles, that doesn't work. And then like it kills me and I go, all right, okay, fine, reload the game. I go back into the room, I'm like, okay, shoot it with missiles. It kills me again. I get a little bit further, but it kills me again. And I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. Then I go a third time and I'm like, all right, let me look around the room and see if there's anything that I need to be shooting or using or jumping on whatever. Or
Is
see
that
if
type
there's-
of game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or see if there's a if the guy flashes white so you can parry him. Like look around in this
There's
kind of thing.
parries?
The parry
Yes.
system in this was dope.
So
Love it.
That's
so then
legit.
okay. So then we have the third round of me fighting the boss. And then I go, all right, fine. I'm gonna do it one more time. And then I'm gonna look up how to beat this boss. So I go in for the fourth time and I get killed. And then I go to YouTube and I look up how to beat the boss. That's how I did every single Metroid boss because it was just like I'm dying in 30 seconds and I don't have any idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I just don't. Your bosses are not intuitive. They're not.
I
They're not.
That's the
mean, some are like
challenge.
that.
There's this one boss that where you're underwater and it puts its tentacles into the top. And so you shoot the tentacles and you're like, okay, yeah, sure, shoot the tentacles, cool. And then like it sits there for a while and like you're trying to figure out how to make it reveal its cores, its weak spot so you can shoot it. But you can't do anything in the water, so you have to lower the water level. And so there's this big green circle on the wall. I didn't figure out that you had to shoot that. I had no idea. Like I was just like, it's part of the environment. Why would I shoot that? So I had no idea what I was supposed to do. So when I watched after about the fifth or sixth time I died, finally watched a YouTube video and somebody shot the thing on the wall and I was like, why would you shoot the thing on the wall? Why would you do that? And then you shoot that, and then you go over to the other side and you shoot another one because there's another one on the other side of the wall, which I had no idea because I was dying on the left side of the room. And so on the right side of the room, there's another one, and you shoot that, and that lowers the water level, and then the bad guy reveals its weak point and it can be hurt. And it's just like, what? What is this? Like,
It's your gaming intuition supposed to kick in, Harry.
I have no gaming into it.
That wasn't intuitive.
I have played every single Metroid game that there is, played it, beaten it 100%. I had no idea that I was supposed to shoot this stupid circle on the wall. It makes no sense, none whatsoever. So anyway, so I
The
knew that
circle do weird stuff. It's like
No, it's just there.
it's literally
It's just there.
It's supposed
You
to
would
be,
think it's a decoration.
yeah, it's supposed to be a switch for a machine that lowers the water level. But again, never in the game do you shoot a switch that lowers the water level. Ever.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
never presented to you that you need to do this. And like sometimes they'll signpost it. They'll like zoom the camera into this green switch, be like, "Hey, green switch. What do you think about that switch? What do you think about it?"
Right? Yeah.
Right? Like, so I mean, like, it didn't do that. None of that was there, and I was just like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. So anyway, so the final boss. This was a big, huge tangent for the final boss, but the final boss. So I fought him. I died like 5 times in 30 seconds. Like I was just like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. And then so finally, like I watched this YouTube, this guy doing it, and he's like, all right, so for the first phase, because of course it's a final boss, there's multiple phases. He's like, for the first phase, all you have to do is dodge. Don't try to shoot him. Don't try to do anything. And I'm like, okay.
Whatever. I shot the
What?
shit out of that guy.
And so I was like, okay.
How do you
And then,
fight? You don't.
so like he's got 5 attacks. They go like this, and this. You dodge this. You dip over here. You duck, dip, dive, dodge, ditch. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. You just dodge everything. And then it's like, and then when he does this attack, he highlights white, and then you parry him, and that's where you hit him. You do that 3 times, first phase is over. And it's just like, okay. And then like the second phase, he's like flying in the air and he's like, all right, he's got 5 different stage attacks for this. And then like one of his attacks, he's flying in the air and he's shooting like in all a circle.
Yeah.
Like guns at all times. And he's like, and the guy's like, here's what you do. You just space jump around the boss. You get within like so close to the boss that he can't hit you. And I'm just like, this is the most ridiculous. I never would have figured this out. And
I
then-
did. Shit sucked.
And then the third, and then he's like, okay, and after you do that enough times, the third stage will come. And then the third stage is the same thing. You don't shoot him at all. You just parry him. You wait for him to highlight. Then you parry him. You do that twice, and that's it. Game's over. So like, if you can parry the boss, you can kill him in 3 parries in the first stage, survive the middle stage somehow, and then the last stage just 2 parries. Or I guess I don't know Dom's way. You could just shoot him with missiles until he dies. I don't know. I couldn't.
How many missiles did that take?
I completed my ammo. I was gung
300 is
ho,
max.
but I still had to parry the shit out of the guy. I still had to be on his ass and dodge around, and then.
But all that being said, that was still easier than getting those damn charge blocks. Those speed booster blocks that I was telling you to get.
I told you not to fucking go for that.
Man, I'm serious. I'm telling you, there's nothing that makes me go crazy like doing the exact same thing 500 times in a row and not getting it right.
Welcome to insanity.
I mean, it is literally the Metroid makes me go insane. It is the definition of insanity. It's like, no, you just got a speed boost through this room, duck down into here, turn into a ball, drop a bomb the right here, but don't bomb it over there because otherwise the brick's going to break and it's going to shoot you over here, and that's it. You got to start the whole thing over. Then you got to fall down here, jump down to this area, but make sure that you're still within the speed boost area so that you can jump. But don't spin jump, because if you spin jump, you can't tell if you're in speed. You see what I'm saying? Like I sound like I'm crazy. Like I got red strings going to walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's just to get a power. That's just an expansion. That's it. That's all it is. One missile expansion in the whole game makes you do all this ridiculous thing, like 500 times in a row. And
I
it's just like,
used to collect them all, but when I was like, man, Nintendo's not giving me any trophies or nothing. If I can beat it like this, I'm going to beat it.
can't, man, can't. But I do have a good thing to say about the game. Is there's a thing called sequence breaking. Everybody's familiar with this?
Totally.
That's sarcasm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've not been
Sis.
paying attention.
Sequence breaking. So Metroid games, or I think that maybe a term that people are trying to use is search adventure games, because it's kind of hard to name a genre after a single game. But these action games where you search and you have to go backtrack to make progress, and then pick up something new and then move forward. Um, Metroid kind of coined that idea, and so you're supposed to get the power ups to help you progress through the story in a certain way. Like you go to this area and you find a door that you can't get past. You go, okay, so you got to go back to the previous area, find a power up in that area, and now you have it so you can go through the door in the next area, and then on and on and on. And so there's a way to get certain power ups out of order earlier than you're supposed to get. And Metroid games are famous for this.
That's legit. I think that's what made me like a Castlevania, like the idea of this side-scrolling game
I
that
should try Castlevania.
allowed me to go back and find different items and things, or go back now that I had this item, I can get to another part of the map. Like that just it blew my mind that a side scroller was doing that. I was like, "What? Is that a thing?" Okay. I mean, but I never really played many side scrollers growing up. Like I was a fighting game kid. That was all I played. Like fighting games, uh RPGs. Like I don't know.
Oh, you
I
need, man,
guess
RPG, a good RPG.
That's right.
yeah, like I was like I was by myself all the time, so I would just play arcade mode, like things I didn't need other people to be there for. So, like the whole side scroller thing, while it appealed, it just seemed like it'd be over in one shot and I'd be done. So knowing that they had that much more depth is, like pretty enlightening. I was like, damn, I missed out on so many games growing up just because I was like, oh, it's just a side scroller. F that, I'm out.
You just didn't have nobody to tell you, like, hey, man, try this out.
That's right.
True
Happens.
that.
So Castlevania is the other half. The name of the term that everybody uses in the industry is Metroidvania. Like that's the term that everybody uses. So like Castlevania and Metroid, they were like the pioneers of this idea. That yeah, it's if you look at it, it's not Mario. You don't go from left to right and that's the end. Like there's a lot of back and forth and going to different places. So you're supposed to do that in a particular order, a sequence, if you will. And if you go out of that order and get items in earlier than you're supposed to, it's called sequence breaking. So Metroid Dread was the first Metroid game that I ever did a sequence break on. I had never thought that I would be something that I would do, because in order for you to do it, you have to do something that's incredibly complex and do things that you're not expected to do.
See,
And
look, man, you're
so
good.
it was all that practice with all those speed running things, man, all those booster blocks, because there's one where you can get the cross bomb early, and the cross bomb allowed me to get the space jump early. So I had to fight an incredibly hard boss to get the cross bomb, because I wasn't supposed to be there yet. I was supposed to have a lot more weapons, a lot more different, a lot more health, all that kind of stuff. But I didn't have any of that, and I was like just throwing myself at the wall to try to fight this boss. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is this boss so hard? And I look at it, and they're like, so okay, I did the thing. I fought him 5 times before I looked up how to beat him. And then I look, and the guy's got the gravity suit, he's got space jump, he's got the screw attack, he's got these super missiles, and I'm like, I don't have any of that. What's going on here? Why does this guy have all these things, and I don't have that? And then
Why
and
does
that's
he have the juice? I don't have the
right.
juice.
And that's when I found out. I was like, oh, I just did a sequence break. I'm not supposed to be here. So then I was like, well, do I leave? Like, should I
Fuck
just
no.
go? Should I
But
just? And I was like,
wait.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna
I'm
hunker
already
down.
here.
I'm gonna hunker down. I'm gonna beat this boss, and I'm gonna do a sequence break. I'm gonna do it. And
Mhm.
so I managed to do it somehow after the
Nice.
damn, I
150th
should
try.
fucking try. Why would
That's
beat the game?
wild. So you beat him underpowered.
Yes,
Look at that.
surprisingly.
You're making
And
strides, Harry, man.
Hey,
Hard
damn
mode
gamer.
next. Next
honestly,
Damn
game, hard
gamer.
mode.
honestly, man, I should probably go to normal mode next because I was on rookie mode. But we're not going to talk about that. All right, look, I did my first
Still
sequence
did
break.
So what's the
You
next
still did
game?
it.
What's the next game to beat? For
I don't know.
anybody. What's y'all like next
Yeah.
game?
I've been talking for like 15 minutes straight. You guys.
Take a drink.
What do you, the
Which,
next? What do you mean next game that we're gonna play?
well, no,
Or
like, what's your next game to beat? Or, like, what are you working on beating?
what am I playing? Oh, I'm playing the Destiny campaign.
Hmm.
I am actually enjoying the Destiny campaign.
How far can
right?
you actually get into that when it's free?
I don't know,
Destiny.
but I feel like I'm gonna purchase it.
Destiny 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free. You don't have to purchase it.
No,
Even-
what I'm saying is how far in the free can the campaign take him before he needs to buy DLC? I don't know. Like, I already had
The whole story. The whole game is free.
such
The
bullshit.
DLC
I spent $60 on Destiny 2 and beat the goddamn thing.
Yep.
Oh, no, we're just gonna make it free for everybody.
That was like 5 years ago.
I don't give a shit.
You
If
could
it
have
makes
waited
you feel
5 years.
better,
You
if it
paid.
makes you feel better, I bought it and then like I uninstalled it and now I had just reinstalled it. So is that okay?
No, you sound like a normal gamer to me.
You paid $60 so you could play it 5 years early.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, you put it that way.
5
Yeah,
years
exactly.
early access. Call of Duty.
I don't know if we all
Doritos.
if we all play it more, I wouldn't be against getting the DLCs.
Too bad it's a 3-player game.
Yeah, like
Hey,
what's
I got a
something we can all squad up
What?
and play on?
What?
Like
Did,
You
did
can
you
make
turn off the oven?
No,
can,
I completely forgot about it.
Pokemon,
Sure.
eventually.
You can play it without me. That's okay. I don't want to play
I'll
it.
check.
Y'all can do a 3-man squad. I don't care. That's fine.
are you sure?
I'll check.
I'm 100% a-okay with that.
You don't have to take it out. It's fine.
No,
It's just
I'll
the
I'll
oven
turn.
off.
I'll at least turn the oven off. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
I was like, when did she walk up? I
No,
didn't
because
see her
oh
come
no
in
no she
there.
called me. Yeah, turn it. She got like this from Trader Joe's, this onion soup. Like, can you make it for me? So I'm reading the instructions. You pull out the freezer, and it's legit a block of fucking soup, frozen solid. And it says, oh, put it in an oven-proof glass. I was like, fuck, do we have one? We have one. And you're supposed to have it at 400 degrees. This one couldn't go past 350. I was like, all right, so 350 it is, and this only glass I can put in the oven. I put it on top of a pan just in case. And it's just been in there because it takes 40 minutes for it to cook with the oven at 400 degrees. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, you gonna
Damn,
be doing
just
that
get
for at
Campbell's
least
next
an
time.
hour.
Yeah, right.
Palmer made some French onion soup, some homemade French onion soup.
Can't remember if I've ever had French onion soup.
Oh, so good.
We had
Um,
BLTs.
So, anyways,
Oh, we had po' boys tonight.
I had healthy, and it tastes delicious.
Disgusting.
Po' boys is
Shut up.
healthy. There was lettuce and tomato on there.
Yeah. Danny,
Hang
what's your
on,
next
I'm
game
about
to
send
beat?
y'all a picture. I meant to send you this earlier.
My game that I'm working on right now is Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Can you
Oh,
just beat
yes.
that game?
I mean, yeah, I kind of already beat the main campaign, but there's like a bunch of other
Yeah.
stuff you can do. It's not, the campaign's pretty short, but they also have these things called chaos theory where you
It's a
get to
salad.
play in different scenarios from the movies.
Not Chaos Control.
Chaos control. I'm gonna
But I
kill
haven't tried this yet.
chaos.
I feel like I don't know what it is. I just don't have the spark to beat any of the games I have right now.
That happens, man. That happens to me
It-
so
That's
it's-
why
often.
I'm playing Destiny too.
Like
nothing
yeah,
but
like
all
I'm
the-
like multiplayer games. Like I just want to play multiplayer games, but my story games, it's like, it's like
need-
Horizon. Like I'll put it on, and I'll do one mission, and I'll turn it off. I'm like, all right.
Just need a new Zelda
Like-
or something like that.
But yeah, man, that's what it is. I
Yeah.
think I'm just waiting because like Horizon, I don't consider myself purchasing it because when I got her PS5, that was basically the game. Yeah, all right, cool. I got Horizon Zero Dawn now, Forbidden West,
What?
and it's not a bad
Yeah.
game. Like I actually I don't skip through the story. Like I listen, I know everything that's going on, but I do one mission and then.
And I'm really taking my time with it because that game is really fucking good. Like,
Oh
on some
man,
level.
dude, I need the game that I can't put down again. Like when Elden Ring came out, dude, I just couldn't stop fucking playing it. It always takes forever for games like that to come out. Just that game you just can't put down. Like how Harry started Pokemon, not intentionally meaning to put that much time into it. He just
Man.
couldn't put it down.
30 hours. But the thing is, like, I put that limit on myself. I'm like, I'm not gonna leave the first area. And then I spent 30 hours in the first area, and I'm like, that was not the
I should
point.
go for a walk.
That was not the point. The point was just play to the first area and then stop and then like move on. But no.
Just so much to do.
Which Pokemon game was that?
Arceus.
Arceus?
Oh, okay, I can see that.
He's six stars in the first area.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Absolute goat.
It's pissing me off. He was catching all the alphas before me, and I'm in the second area. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I
Wait
still
a minute.
remember that. I still remember that. I was like, I got a full team of alphas, and Dom's like, "What the full team?" And I was like, "Yeah, I haven't even left the first."
So I turned back around. I was like, "All right, I'm alpha hunting now."
I had a level 70 Alakazam for no reason. He couldn't listen to me. There's no way. It just I just hit him in the back with some heavy balls.
The
eventually caught him.
Gigaton balls.
No, it wasn't even Gigaton. It was just a heavy ball.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
caught that one like early.
I didn't even have. All I have is just like this.
You just
the
chucked the
baseline.
ball at him.
He caught.
and
I
it
think
hit.
you caught Rapidash, then you went and caught him.
That was
It's
it.
like,
Yeah.
what the
it was,
fuck?
It was Rapidash, and then Buizel, and then who did I do after that? Snorlax. After Snorlax was one other one I can't remember right now, and then I went over and got Alakazam. No, Kricketune was up in the mountains. I hadn't even gotten to the mountains yet at that point. Yeah, because that's the thing. I hadn't even fought the story alpha. You know, the first
yeah.
alpha that they show you in the story. I had a
The
full team of
Kricketune.
alphas by the time I got there.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Because I
Yeah.
was like, oh sweet, a new alpha. Let's see what it's like. And it's like level 10. And I was like, shit out of here. Level 10? What?
Just buff for no damn reason. It's just
Like-
show muscles.
Oh man.
Are you gonna go back and beat it?
No.
Oh.
No, I can't. I'm not. The question is, what's the next game I'm gonna play? I need to keep playing the games that I've been playing, and one of them is Assassin's Creed. I got to get back into that series. I have to get back into the rotation.
See, man.
Why?
Like,
Oh. Let it go.
Can't let it go. I really
Why
want to
not?
play the new ones. I really want to play the new ones. That's why.
just
No one wants
play
to play
them.
the new
No
ones.
one is forcing you to replay these old ass games.
No one.
That
Didn't you
weren't
just beat? Didn't you
good.
just beat Syndicate?
I beat the French one.
So Syndicate is
Unity.
next. Well, you're
So
almost
you-
there then.
yeah.
So it's Syndicate and then Origins, and that's where it changes.
Well, that's yeah.
Well, between
then,
Syndicate and
Odyssey.
Origins, there's the side-scrolling ones. The one in Russia, China, and India. I gotta beat that.
Why?
Very stressful. Exactly. He drives me crazy with this. I'd be like, dude,
I
just.
have a problem.
Is it real? The side-scrolling ones are real?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
thought
they
those
are.
were just like mobile games that were like for.
No,
fun.
hey, yeah, there is a mobile Assassin's Creed
Are
game.
you gonna do the DLCs for the newer games?
Maybe it depends.
I'm thinking
I might
about
just-
getting the DLC for.
I might just do main
newest
story
one.
stuff. Yeah.
Hey guys, I have to hop off. Gotta
Yeah,
be
man.
up early.
Cool.
Catch you later.
Later, Gators.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Later.
Word. Oh, hang on, Harry. Since I got good news with the job and whatnot, I will be buying your Xbox soonish.
Let me know, man.
What the hell, man? I
Please.
asked you how much it costs. How dare you?
Yeah,
Craig, let me
yeah,
know.
but
I'm kicking Craig from the
you
chat.
can go buy another
Goodbye,
one
Craig.
anytime.
Yo, Xbox, you could buy another one.
Xbox, turn off.
Man. Mm-mm-mm.
That's cool though. Shit, it's great. You get away from fucking Santa Fe. From that school.
Yeah,
Now we
man.
just gotta get Harry out of there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I took 2 weeks vacation, so I'm not there. Not for the next 2 weeks.
I'm surprised you took a 2-week vacation.
I should have took longer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have the time to do
I
it.
do.
You could take a whole month off.
I could take more. Take more than a month.
Does
but
it
no.
carry over through the years?
Some of it is use or lose for sure. But it's like you have to have stacked up like 3 months of leave for them to be like you got to use it. But otherwise, yeah, I think you can stack up to 3 months. So I mean, like a quarter of the year. Like it just
Harris is like, I'm
leave.
gone. I'm out
Yeah,
of
it'd be
this
like
bitch.
keep paying me, but I'm out of here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying that I found a job, but if I found a job within the next 2 weeks,
Well, hell, shit. That's what like David did. You know,
yeah,
he was still getting those Santa Fe checks, and he wasn't even there.
yeah, it happens especially a lot of times with retirees too. Like they'll retire and then like they're still getting paid for like 6 months. So because there's not a cap. I think there's not a cap for one of them. I think maybe a sick leave or something. There's not a cap for that. So you could store up as much sick leave as you want, but actual leave time, I think there is a cap. But yeah. Oh, he finally left. There we go.
It takes him a while. You know, we got to give him a second. He's got to take his last little puff before he winds down.
Before he closes it out. Yeah.
I am looking. I don't know what the next game is though, man. Because I'm looking over here. I don't have like many that need to be beat, surprisingly. But like, what I got Tales of Arise. Like I'm in the final area. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, you need to beat that one. That's good. Surprised you didn't beat it.
Yeah. It's like I get spurts of wanting to play the game, but it could be like whenever, because like I didn't beat Zero Dawn until fucking 4 years after it came out, and I had it. I got it release date.
I still
didn't
never
beat
played
it until 4 years later.
I bought it on release date, and Breath of the Wild came out at the same time. So
Yeah, it had the same problem with Elden Ring this time.
But I didn't buy Elden Ring.
But see, that's why I
Elden
didn't.
Ring it'll be free. Won't it? Elden Ring?
Elden Ring?
Hell no.
No,
Elden Ring
free.
is not about to be free.
No, it's the other one, the Dark Souls remake, the remaster on PS5. That'll be free. Okay.
Oh, I'm surprised. When is that going to be free?
Is
that a part of
this?
It's part of the new PlayStation Ultra Mega.
Oh yeah.
Oh, from those things. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm.
That one and Returnal, they'll be free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Returnal. I know you're not going to play that shit a lot.
Well, I haven't bought it yet, and
you'll play it to try it until you die, and you're starting all the way back over.
I'll get it on my PlayStation account. Like I'll redeem it. It'll be.
Oh, but it's co-op now, so. Yeah, Danny, when are we going to play that?
That's not gonna.
You missed your window. I already deleted it off my.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. I already know I'm going to sink a lot of time into the new Pokemon game. But I'm just like,
November
what's coming out
18th.
before then? I'm really hoping God of War comes out.
Yeah, potentially God of War. They still.
I heard God of War was getting delayed.
I heard the opposite. I heard like last week they were still confident that it was going to come out.
So there was this company that had like pre-orders out for like collector's editions of God of War, like specialty like figures and stuff like that, specifically for the game. And they pulled all of those items off of their shelves. Canceled all the pre-orders, everything.
Man, what do we got? What do we got coming up, man? I need something.
The PlayStation show is gonna come up this
tomorrow.
Week. Yeah, is it tomorrow? Okay, yeah.
What time?
But it's gonna be third-party stuff and PlayStation VR too. So I don't know if it's.
Oh, maybe it's time for you to get into VR, Dom.
I'm thinking about getting the Oculus.
The one that Ryan has.
The wireless one, yeah.
The Meta Quest 2.
Yeah, the Meta. That's what they call it.
Just because it's like, I mean, it's pretty cheap.
Well, the thing that's really cool about it, as a VR user, like it's got two really cool things. The first one is finger tracking. Like it can tell where your fingers are. You don't need a controller. Like it detects all of your fingertips and you can do things with that. Like that's super cool. And the other thing, of course, is wireless. Like it's wireless. Like you don't have to. You can use it plugged into a PC, but you can also use it not plugged into a PC.
What kind of free games does it have?
Oh, there's no free games in VR. Not like that. Nothing that's worth like actually playing.
I was thinking about getting one too, but I didn't want to drop money on the VR and the games all at once.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. So like for me, like Beat Saber, I think Beat Saber is $40, and I'm not buying a $40 game. Just not on
$20 on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's actually really fun too.
Oh,
Really
I have
fun.
no doubt that it's really fun, but again, I'm not paying $40 for a PC game. Steam has got me spoiled. I don't pay more than $10 for a PC game. Like it's not a thing. Like I just don't. So like whatever I'm
Steam
buying,
got you spoiled.
it does. Like when like me buying a full priced game on Steam it happens like maybe once every 5 years. Maybe. Full priced game on Steam? No, ain't no way. So but the VR games that are inexpensive or free are more like experiences, less like games. Like the Batman game, air quote game. Like you can beat everything that's in there in like 20 minutes. So I mean, like it's really more of an experience and less of a game. The Vader series, the lightsaber dueling thing, the story of it, you can beat it in like 30 minutes max. But the whole point of the game is it's supposed to be a lightsaber training simulator. So like it trains you how to use a lightsaber like legit. Like you have to have real skills to play this game. Like it's not it's not like a game function cuz that's the thing
Damn.
about VR. You know, it's the thing about VR. It is really more your skill than the controller. So like once you get to the higher level of like the lightsaber training, I mean it's insane. They got the droids that come out of the floor that you have to deflect. They got guys in the rafter shooting beams at you. They got other droids that have lightsabers that you have to deflect. And I mean like it's all going on
I'm
in
supposed to
real
be
time.
using the force with this too. I'm supposed to feel this shit coming at me.
I'm trying to remember if they put the force in. I think they did put the force in the second one because I think there's 2 games. But like I mean it's insane. Like it's a real like lightsaber like simulator. Like it's crazy. Like I was just like, man, this is way too hard.
Oh,
So
so the only thing that's coming out this month is Mario Strikers.
oh yeah, that's gonna be free
Whoa,
on Friday. Are
watch
we
it
gonna do
in your
that?
mouth. Oh,
I don't
I am.
We're gonna do that on Friday. Like
Hell
we're gonna
yeah, I
stream it?
am.
Yeah, that because that'll be really good
okay.
to stream too. Because everybody will be playing it, so we could put it out there and just say, hey, look, come to the stream, and we might get viewers that we wouldn't normally get because we're streaming a new hot game that's coming out right now.
Damn, you know, we never put Nintendo into the mix of like what Nintendo games we can all play together. That's probably because there's not that many.
It's not a whole lot of online games to play.
Also, if anybody doesn't have Nintendo Online, I do have a family plan with like empty slots that you guys can jump on.
I'm good. I got one.
So
Appreciate it though.
I mean, yeah, I already got to. I only paid
Yeah,
like
I was gonna-
the basic $20.
yeah, I was gonna say
For
I've
the
got
year.
the full Nintendo package. So,
Isn't it?
like,
Isn't it like 5 people? Like,
Yeah.
So you got you, Palmer. You ain't got your brother on there?
Nope, he didn't play online games.
Oh shit!
It's literally just me and Palmer on my family plan, like for real. So.
Well, whenever mine runs out, I'm like, well, Harry, you can throw me on there, man. I'll fill the slot.
No. So my intention was like for the podcast, you know, like if we're gonna play a game that's online and Craig doesn't have it, we could throw Craig in, you know, since you guys already do have the online. Or like if there was like an N64 game that we could play online, like
I
like
doubt
Mario
that.
Party or something.
Those games take so long.
They do. It's like we were flying through those games on Xbox, which was good.
What about
It's fun.
what about Mario Kart?
Mario Kart's fun.
Yeah, we can play Mario Kart.
It's
so,
like it's
when
just
when the new tracks come out, we could play the new tracks.
so it's Mario Kart, Smash Bros.
We could get the Monster Hunter game that's on there.
I would love to do that. I would be down for that. That would be fucking. That's too much of a commitment for Harry.
It's just on the borderline of Dark Souls, and I'm like,
no, it's nowhere near.
We'll have Pokemon when that comes out.
It's nowhere near on the thing of Dark Souls. But yeah, there's like nothing coming out in July.
there's Xenoblade Chronicles.
I don't know. It'd be one. No, it does, but it's just not for me. Like there's some RPGs that just aren't for me, and I know it. And every time like I've gotten RPGs that weren't for me, just to be like, oh, you know, let me just try. It's just never. I have Xenoblade on the Wii U. I got it. I got like 2 hours into it, and I was like, I can't. This isn't for me.
The one on the Wii U is really different than the rest of the series. So like if Xenoblade Chronicles, the remake that they released on the Switch, if that ever comes down cheap, you should pick it up because like the one that came out on the Wii U was very different from the rest of them.
And how cheap is cheap?
Less than 60. Yeah, it's Nintendo level.
I don't
Man. So
think
like,
I'll
I mean, if it
ever
goes on
get
a
it,
sale,
Harry.
if it goes on a sale, like down to like 50, yeah. Oh man.
Maybe something to come out. For now, it's just been like multiplayer games. It's just been playing. That's where you're just having the most fun.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Saints Row. You gonna get the Saints Row?
No, probably not.
Really?
Any
No.
any Saints Row game I played was never mine. I never actually owned it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe I will. Maybe like when reviews come out, because it's just a crazy ass Grand Theft Auto, right? Just
Yeah,
super crazy one.
I never played Saints Row because I had Grand Theft Auto. Why I don't? I'll just play that. You know, like if I
Yeah.
couldn't get Grand Theft Auto, maybe I would play Saints Row. But like,
Saints Row's just all over the place, man. I didn't know what the hell it was supposed to be.
But now you're never gonna get a Grand Theft Auto again because they're just gonna keep milking GTA on.
You're right, and people
we
are
could play
just
that. We could play GTA
We
Online.
tried that, didn't we?
we-
We tried
we-
that with Mark and Xavier.
yeah.
and
It gets boring
that-
really quickly.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's like sure they fixed the load times, but it just gets boring so quick.
Well, you know,
Like-
there's going to be a new Call of Duty this year. You know.
So well, that's one thing I want to talk about. Like, what do you guys feel about Modern Warfare 2?
Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah. Well,
Gonna be
we already
another
have that.
No,
it would
I
be
thought
it'd be
Battlefront
Battlefront 3 then, not 2. Well, me and you already have Battlefront. Harry's the only one that doesn't have it.
No, I won't buy it. If it doesn't have a single player campaign, I won't buy it.
It
does have a
does.
single player campaign.
Battlefront 2 does have one.
Battlefront 2 is a campaign. Yeah.
What?
The first one
I
doesn't.
always did.
You didn't know that?
No, it's
Yeah.
I thought it specifically
As,
did- No. We were talking about Battlefield 2042, the newest one that came out.
No, we're talking about
Oh.
Battlefront Star Wars.
Battlefront
Okay.
Star Wars.
Okay.
Battlefield, yeah, that doesn't have a
See,
campaign.
that's confusing. That's confusing. as
Yeah,
hell.
It
I
is.
like
Another
Battlefront,
one.
yeah.
But yeah.
No, I've already played Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and beat the campaign for it, and it was really good.
Oh, so you do have it. So is it Craig that doesn't have it?
Do you have it on PlayStation?
I have it on everything.
Oh,
shit.
so then shit, there's a game we can all play, Battlefront 2.
Except for Craig.
Well, we don't know if he does. or
We don't
doesn't.
know.
No.
I
thought
swear he
he
said he
said-
has it.
I thought you
I
said you
might-
didn't have it.
I might have it on disc on PS4, so like I might be able to just give it to him, so he could join. But,
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he has PlayStation 4, so it will work perfectly.
Bum, bum.
Because that is still like a fun game. It's a shame there's not a third one coming out.
Pokemon's coming out.
Eventually there will be.
That'd be a fun
Hopefully
game for us to
people-
all play together.
That's what I'm saying. We could play that on stream, yeah.
I'll be curious to who stays up the latest. We know Craig would be the first one to shoot out, but
I mean,
Night.
I was on out playing that bitch. If the right conditions, I'll play the hell out of it.
well, it depends on what game it is. I could just take the day off, you know.
Well, that Pokemon, yeah,
November
for sure.
18th, I know that.
Yeah,
It's probably a
that
Friday.
week. Yeah, we just make it that day. I'll probably work from home that day.
It is a Friday.
Yep.
It's the week before Thanksgiving too. I won't have that entire week off.
Thankfully, man. Now I got holidays off and I get paid for it. Oh, what a
Nice.
great
8
fucking
holidays.
feeling, dude.
Oh my god, that's so
When I
great.
was working, I was like, man, this is the first holiday I'm getting paid for in 4 years.
That's awesome, man. I love that.
Probably even no. Yep. Yeah. In 4 years, it's a great feeling. And then I
Do
was
you
home.
guys get the new holiday off Juneteenth?
I don't think so.
Uh,
I'd have to look, but
I don't think it's. I ain't gonna say that. Everybody gonna
It's on my birthday this year. It would have been nice if I got that day off. But I took that week off anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh shit! You're fucking good. It'd just be a day you wouldn't have to use.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to look
Saints
at the
Row.
calendar. I'll have to look
What
at the
is this
calendar.
SD Gundam Battle Alliance?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. It
Probably,
sounds like
it's
I'm not gonna buy
probably
it.
not any good. Yeah.
Oh,
SD. Nah, nobody wants SD.
I don't know. Well, Harry, I know you're the biggest Gundam fan, so I thought you.
No, but yeah, but I'm not a fan of SD Gundam. SD Gundam is stupid.
What about that new Gundam that's like Overwatch? Like, have
Yeah,
you checked it out?
I did. So I got into the multiplayer beta for it. The closed beta for it, and
Yeah.
so I did the training missions and everything, and there was like a period of like 4 hours that they had it open, and so I got into the first mission, and the servers crashed, like it
That's
disconnected.
surprising.
And if you disconnect on a map, they penalize you 10 minutes or until the match is
What?
over. And you
That's like-
can't join a match until
That's
the
so
match is over.
stupid. That's what they do with ranked matches, not normal matches.
So I got into a match. I got kicked. And then I tried to get back in, and they're like, you can't get back in because you left the match early. You have to wait till the other match is over. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And so I did it again. I joined another match. Guess what happened? I got kicked in the first 5 minutes of the game. So I had to wait for the next match to get over before I could play again.
Oh,
After
my
the
God.
third match, they kicked me from the third match, and I was like, that's it, I'm done. Like, I could not stay connected to their servers. I couldn't stay connected to the matches, and so I got kicked the entire game. And it was like a 4-hour window that you could play.
Yeah, I'm sure the Chinese company that made it mined all the data they got out of you, so they just kicked you
Yeah,
out.
right. They're like, okay, yeah, he didn't have anything. Like, what? Wait, how much is in his bank
We
account?
got
No,
we
no,
got a
get
social
this guy outta
security.
here.
All right, we're good. Get out.
No, he's not what you would call a whale. So like, get him out of here. He's not.
Get him.
They're like, let me scan his computer. How many microtransactions has he bought in the last year? None. What? No. No.
Get this guy out of here. He waits for sales.
What? He doesn't pay full price for games and buy microtransactions? No. How many skins he got in Fortnite?
The free ones.
Sir, he doesn't have a Fortnite account. What do you mean he doesn't have a Fortnite? Who let him in?
I forgot to cut this damn oven off. I wanted that soup dry.
I don't think we have June
That's
2nd
good.
off. I'm trying to look at the calendar to see if we do, but I don't.
It would be June 20th.
Okay. Let me see.
Don't look good.
Okay. Classes are starting. There's a holiday. Yes, we get the Friday off with that, the 17th prior.
Oh, nice.
The college normally does stuff like that. They let us off for most holidays. They're pretty. There's a lot of holidays. That's what I'm trying to say. So. But yeah,
I wish I got that day off.
Well, you said you took the week, right?
I know, but it would have been nice if I didn't have to spend
The
that
leave time.
hour.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about taking off anyway, so we'll wait till he comes back. But
Yeah, that's fine. Let's get ready to go.
yeah. Well, actually, what we should do is we should just leave while he's gone, and then when he comes back, he'll be like, "Wait, where'd everybody go? What's going on?" But did you play the Metroid game? Are you a Metroid fan?
No, I think I've only played one Metroid game, and that was briefly. It was like some first-person Metroid game, I think.
On the GameCube, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was only GameCube.
Those are really good, yeah. Yeah, Metroid is one of those franchises that I feel like not a lot of people play. Like the people that do play it, like the hardcore fans are really into it, but like the average Nintendo console player, they just don't they don't really know much about
Yeah,
it.
that's me. I don't really know anything about it.
The one thing that got me is, you know how you always see these jokes online where they're like, "Oh, that character from Smash got their own game."
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like,
Mhm.
no, they had the game before, and like, you know, like, and so one of our buddies, Ryan, I don't know if you met him or not.
Yeah, about that soup.
Is it still frozen?
We're just gonna pop the second one in the microwave and.
God, the soup. Oh Lord. So Ryan, I was just telling Dandy about Metroid. So Ryan said, I didn't know that Samus had her own game, and I'm like, Ryan, what are you talking about, man? And he's like, yeah, Samus, she's got like a whole game, and I'm like, yeah,
What?
I know. You didn't know about Metroid, and he's like, no. I was like,
Oh Lord, you do know every character in this game has their own.
that's what I was just saying, you know, the meme online where it's just like, hey, that character from Smash got their own game. Can you believe it? That's crazy.
Hey, he stole that song from TikTok.
No, man, they
It's like when the kids saw Master Chief and then saw the Halo game.
Fortnite.
It's the guy from Fortnite.
it's the guy from Fortnite, and it's like,
Smack this fucking kid.
All right, man, well-
Ryan didn't know that.
yeah, I don't know. He didn't. The only time he'd ever seen Samus was in Smash Bros. He played every Smash Bros since they come out, and he was just like, that was the only way he'd ever seen Samus. And then they had a Zero Suit, and he's like, man, they actually put Zero Suit in a game, and I'm like, yeah, like that's kind of the whole point. So yeah, I mean, it was wild to hear, but I'm gonna check out, man.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all good. That was it. Thank you everybody for joining the podcast, and we will see you on the next one. Love, peace, and hair grease.
All right, y'all.